Word up. Yeah. So here we are.
It's Banbaro time.
I shortened it.
Nice. It sucks because it doesn't do it justice. That Banbaro is so fun.
Yeah.
I've been watching some NCH production videos again.
That's
just kind of
who it
reliving
is.
those.
Yeah, I couldn't remember who it was that made that, but yeah, NCH Productions. That's right.
Yeah.
Because they did the Sausage Evil one. He's a gentle, simple sailor.
Yeah. But by the way, that's the video. That's the guys who I sent you from because Jousting is getting some new what do you call it? Lance or not Lance? Insect Glaive is getting some new move where like you fucking stab the monster and spin around like a stripper.
Yeah.
And so that was the video. Yeah, well, not like a stripper, but like the helicopter.
Yeah.
And that was
you
that
just totally
video
ruined the visual in my head.
You're like, ooh, I want to do fucking.
I'm doing Insect Glaive now. Female character.
Yeah, I know, but that's the video I sent you guys when then like they dropped that monster. They dropped that new monster on that other new monster. By the way, you guys do know what that green frog was dancing to, right?
What are we talking about?
The video I sent you guys.
The video.
The green frog.
It's like a new monster.
I remember what you were talking about. I don't remember what he did. It like play what he was dancing to?
Yeah, well, it's just a bee. Bonnie knows it, right, Bonnie?
I'm gonna tell you right now, I didn't hear it.
Okay. Oh my.
I'm.
I don't remember it playing any music for that. No.
Yeah, me neither.
Play me the beat right now, and I'll know it.
It wasn't like a song, but I'll show you. Hold on, let me get
Easy Street.
Are you playing it?
Oh no! This is the one Kriss sent us. My bad. Where did you send it?
Hold on. In that group text. Hold on.
But she sent it to nobody. Oh yeah. Oh that song.
Oh, I do. I know it. It took a second because I couldn't really hear it.
Sorry.
And you know what? That was going to be my guess.
Yeah.
So what is he singing or dancing to?
So that's the pause menu music from Battletoads.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh man, I was like, dude, I know this song. And what's funny is this other podcast I've been listening to. They had a quiz on each other of pause menus. And that was one of them. That's how I was like, I just recently heard this. Where was it? And yeah. I totally forgot. Dude, fuck Battletoads. What a hard ass game.
It really is. I haven't beaten it.
No, I can't get past actually, I gotten past that speeder spot once.
Yeah.
And then I think it's like an ice level after that.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
It gets harder.
It's like, why? What the fuck?
Beating it with save states. It gets harder. By all means, I mean, if you play it enough, yeah, you can get really... I mean, the patterns don't change, so it's like the same shit over and over, but it's hard. It's a fucking hard game. No joke.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely not.
So anyone who beats it out there, anyone who says, like, I've beaten it, props to you, because, yeah.
Yeah. With no save states, like on
Yeah, exactly.
And I feel like it's easier on original hardware because there's no lag.
Yeah, I would
it has
admit
to be
to that.
CRT original hardware.
I will admit, yes, playing it on an emulator while trying to do save states really was eating up frames. Where I was like getting 2 points. I'm like, fuck, I'm screwed. I can't. I save stated myself into an instant death.
A wall.
Yeah.
Literally, just you load it and just smash into the speeder wall.
Nothing I can do. There was not. I had to restart that level.
Because that's how I got through. I mean, I didn't save states, but that's how I got through that speeder part. I don't know how I did on emulator because there's lag. There's like definitely input lag. So I don't know how I did that. I think, especially at the end, it just feels like luck.
Yeah,
because it speeds up so much at the end.
Yeah, I've beaten the speeders. I've done decent on the ice level, but no, like officially. But then after that, I'm like, nope, too hard. Sorry. And again, and it's also. Like one of those things where, like I said, if it's not an original software, you're just like, I'm not gonna play it, because, like I said, you notice those lags, you notice it, that input lag.
It's like Mike Tyson's Punch Out, dude. You can't beat Mike Tyson on an emulator. You have to do it on original hardware. It's so hard.
Agreed.
Fun game.
Well, I heard tell that Kriss has an intro.
Oh yeah,
I do.
I've been waiting.
I was gonna make Bonnie do it this time.
Oh, make her do it.
No, I'm just kidding.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to The Gathering Hub, where we discuss everything Monster Hunter in all shapes and form. Joining me tonight are my fellow hunters, the ones who actually kill the monsters and keep me alive. We have with us Noise.
Hello.
German, a.k.a. Riser.
Hey, guys.
And Bonnie, a.k.a. Ice.
Shh, Chris. I was talking to him.
And, yeah, so welcome tonight.
Did you introduce yourself?
And oh yes, and I am damn it, Kriss, aka Faller, and that is a direct pun off of German's name Riser, because I was like, well, Riser sounds like Riser, R-I-S-E-R, but it's spelled differently, so I'm Faller, F-A-W-L-E-R.
That's Chris burning the meat. Or creating trash.
Junk, garbage, yeah.
Oh, man. German would give me that all the time now. Oh, I forgot about that.
I forgot about that.
I so forgot until you said that.
Yeah. I would ping her, like, bing, bing, and then she'd walk up to it, garbage.
I'm like, I know it's trash.
I was waiting for the perfect moment to do that sound effect.
Well, there you go.
By the way, I've mentioned it before, but Chris, in case you forgot, or didn't mention it, Riser has nothing to do with rising. You know what it's from,
Oh, I know,
right?
yeah.
Oh, okay,
yeah,
okay,
you
okay.
told me, yeah.
Okay, good. I wasn't sure. Being Chris, I figured maybe you're like, what?
No.
Riser.
The first time I saw it, I thought it was like had to do with that, just a weird way of spelling it, and then you explained it to me, and then I thought of Faller. So
Yeah. Okay, good.
Yeah.
It's Bill Riser. Yep.
Yeah.
And what's the other guy's name?
Lance Bean.
No, you just said Lance Riser.
No,
you
I
said
Lance.
Bill Riser.
Bill Cosby.
I know, that's exactly what he's going to say. I was like,
Okay,
wait,
so
what?
Bill Riser, Lance
Bean.
Bean?
Yeah, Bean.
Like Mr. Bean?
Yeah, B-E-A-N.
That is such a non-hero name. Like the other guy's like, Riser Bean.
Yeah, that's the name.
Okay.
Maybe that's what I'll change my name to then, Bean.
Bean. Damn it,
Oh.
Bean.
That'd be funny. People would be like, what the fuck, Bean?
Somebody probably has it out there.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so where are we taking this, Chris? Do you even remember what we're talking about this week?
Yes, tonight we were talking about Tigrex,
Mm-hmm.
not Tigrex.
It's Tigrex, Chris.
It's Tigrex.
No,
No.
it's Tigrex forever.
That's fine. You guys can spell it the white person way. We will spell it the correct way.
You mean pronounce it.
Or pronounce it.
This, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was like, I didn't spell nothing right.
I spell it Tigrex. You spell it Tigrex. It's like is it weird that I see it pronounced as this instead of this, but it's the same word spelled exactly the same, and it's just like in your head you pronounced it two different ways, right?
Like if someone lead?
No, like saying it's weird that some people say tomato and other people say tomato or tomato, but since it's in text, people in their head still say tomato and tomato.
They say it the way they say it.
Oh, I see.
Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, what I'm saying is someone writing that to you, tomato and tomato. How do you know that they're actually saying tomato and tomato and not tomato or tomato? You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Oh,
so
I see.
In your head,
okay.
since you've heard since you've heard that expression, tomato, in your head, you're like, tomato. Like, oh, it is weird that I read it like that in my head as tomato, instead of just tomato, or tomato. Anyways, I explained that.
Potato, tomato.
Yeah. Yes, but we're also discussing, German said last week we're going to be discussing quality of life things.
Okay.
The good and the bad.
Yeah.
But yes, we will weekly have Tigrex, or sorry, not just Tigrex stuff. No, Monster of the Week, and we'll tell some stories about that. So where do we want to start first? Do we want to start with quality of life stuff, or do we want to tell stories of our Tigrex experiences?
Let's start with quality of life, I guess. We can finish it off with the monster, I think.
Okay, sounds good. German, this is your arena. You were bringing up this subject.
Actually, I don't remember what I brought up. What, like for the new game?
Well, just what's changed over the years. You know, what quality of life things have been for our benefit and others for our detriment. You know what I mean? Like for me and Chris, we think when you eat an item, you should flex.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We think it's a detriment that you can just, I could just walk around and eat potions. Like, boo that.
I get you.
Well, and especially with the Palamutes now, you can ride around on them and drink potions.
And sharpen. That It's so OP in Rise.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, I'm being sarcastic, obviously. Those are really great quality of life things, but
no, of course.
Chris and I like to use the flex emote after we eat potions.
No, agreed. They are nice. It is so cool. You know what? But I think we talked about it before, like just before we even made this podcast, about losing some charm sometimes, That was something that you just expected. You just expected you were going to have to wait for that opening to pop that potion and flex. And it was just part of the game. And then they said, now you can walk around while you drink potion. And everyone was like, then you're changing the game now. We like it. I agree. It's cool because now it makes the fights go faster or just smoother, if you will. Yeah, it's one of those things that just makes me a little sad, to see certain stuff go away and not come back. I recently was thinking about it. I think I was watching some Monster Hunter radios online. There was something, I can't think of it right now. Hopefully it'll come back to me while we're talking here. Where I was like, oh man, what if they in this next game they allow an option to turn on and off this feature that I can't think of right now off the top of my head. But speaking of on and off, and this is kind of going a slight tangent, Bunny, we do this all the time, so welcome to podcasting with us because we'll start with one topic and then go completely sideways.
I think that's every podcast.
Possible. Did you guys hear this? And I know Bonnie's not gonna like it, but there's good news, Bonnie. So your Palico fucking talks now.
Oh right.
I don't like that.
He actually has voice.
No.
Good news.
As long as he doesn't sound like the cat from Stories.
I think that's what they kind of modeled it after. Actually,
is it very? He's like a child, right?
I don't know if they used that voice, but I think that was the idea behind it. Was that Stories? The cat actually talks. So
because this cat
in the main game,
cat in Stories is like just stereotypical annoying anime voice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like mouth to the 100th. You know what I mean? Just like like that. That's exactly what he sounds like.
Master.
Yeah, it's so yeah. What is that cat's name? I'll look up that cat's name. Go ahead.
That's what you always say, right? But then it never turns out to be true.
I don't,
or something?
Nabiru. Good job.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't heard the voice, but
yes.
I got sound effects for points and everything.
Nice. Yeah, so I haven't heard the voice, but the good news was you can turn it off. Turn it back to standard meow, so
I heard that as well.
Turn it off.
Yeah. Yes. Oh, I don't even want to listen to him. He's gonna instantly. First thing I'm gonna do is go options, and wherever it says cat, I'm gonna say cat.
Yep.
I ain't fucking with it.
I mean, I don't even talk.
That's the same thing I did in Rise, dude. Because your people talk, and I'm like, I don't want to hear these people talk, and if I do, I'm gonna hear them talk in Monster Hunter language.
Mm-hmm,
Same thing in World. I turned everybody into Monster Hunter language.
I did too. Or
Spanish, because Spanish isn't too bad in World.
Really?
Yeah.
I on World, I did set it to English just so I can hear it, so I can hear the voice acting, because I like voice acting and all that. And I was like, it's nice, but I like my Monster Hunter language, so,
Yeah, and it makes Handler not so awful.
Speaking of Handler, it has been confirmed that there will be another handler in this game. It's not the handler from World,
right? Yeah,
but it is a handler.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I did see that as well.
As long as my cat isn't stolen from me, I don't care.
Yeah, that fucking betrayer ass cat.
I know. Again, we've all talked about how it was just so betrayal. But again, what's worse, him just ditching us or her just going you?
Yeah,
I was like, he has a name. I fucking named him, dude, for a reason. I literally just finished naming him and creating him, and 5 minutes later, it's like you.
Yeah. I feel like
you.
Jim gonna bring that up every episode. Like, do you remember when your cat just goes you?
No, the handler goes you.
Oh, sorry, the handler goes you.
Mm-hmm. It just pisses me off. I mean, she could have said like, "Hey, buddy," or something.
Yeah, they're partner.
No. and we've always said how like she was never assigned to us. She just fucking latched onto us like a fucking leech. You're sitting on the table.
Like Kriss.
She shows up and she goes, "Hey, you need a partner? Good for you. I'll take care of you." And you're like, "No, get the fuck away from me. I'll pick my own partner."
Kriss handler.
Yeah.
Yeah, she just says you don't have one, so I'll be your partner. It wasn't like, hey, the Fifth Fleet, you're a fiver, right? The Fifth Fleet has assigned me to you. No, she just fucking said, I'll be yours. We never got to say it. We never got the designer or nothing, you know?
I'll be yours forever.
Fuck that chick.
Imagine her just saying
You know what? That'd be kind of funny if she was there. She's like, if she says that, be here forever. Going through your box and complaining about all the dung you have in there.
I was gonna say, she says forever, and she slowly gets inside the box, closes the lid forever.
Yeah.
I'd like her more then.
Yeah, they should have just made her more over the top.
Yeah, I think so.
And yes, that would have been the charm that Bonnie's talking about, just like forever. Just closing the door.
Man, what they needed to do, and I know I probably feel this way because 4U was my first game, but Guildmarm was the best. I loved her.
Guildmarm.
Yeah, the one who gave you the quests in 4U.
Oh,
she called you. Beautiful. What did she call you?
It was awesome.
I don't know who
I
like best.
She had like a weird name for you, for the hunter. I can't remember what it was, but yeah, I loved her. She had so much personality. She was so great.
Is she the one?
And then they gave the Guildmarm costume to the hunter, and I was like, nope. No.
But was it just a costume or was it an actual skin over? It was just a costume.
I believe it was just the costume.
Okay, I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember what she would call you, but yeah, Guildmarm was cool.
I just like what's her face from Portable Third, the one that you see in the airship.
Oh yeah,
I just like her.
Third Fleet Master, whatever I think she's called.
She's the one that gives you your quest in the village.
Yeah,
but yeah, she doesn't make any. Does she make any noise? I don't even know.
I don't remember.
Something I wanted to cover that we kind of touched on last week. We had talked about the Sword and Shield oils.
Mm-hmm.
So it is confirmed it was only in Gen and Gen U that was in. It was not in 4U.
I thought so. Yeah.
Weird.
And there were apparently 5 oils, but one of them sounded like it was an alchemy thing because there was alchemy style as well. Right. So I don't know how that worked.
Huh.
And it was basically I can't remember what it's called, but it basically just did the same effect as the main oils, and it just added to them, or 3 of the oils anyway. And so the main oils, there was 4 of them, so I was right about that. It was Affinity, Destroyer, Mind's Eye, and Stamina.
Mm-hmm.
So Affinity would add 30% Affinity to your weapon. Destroyer would make it so you could break parts faster. Mind's Eye obviously gave you Mind's Eye for your weapon for the duration.
Do you know how much?
It didn't say how long it lasted, no.
No, not how long it lasted, but like how much Affinity.
Mind's Eye is it just makes it so you don't bounce. It doesn't add Affinity.
Oh, I'm thinking Critical Light. I'm sorry.
Yeah. And then Stamina made it so you could KO. You do KO damage you added KO damage to the attacks, or tires the monster faster. I couldn't really see a clear difference in when I was looking at it. So
okay,
but yeah. And then there was another one that I can't remember what it's called, but it basically did the other 3, the Affinity, Destroyer, and Stamina, and it would stack on top of those because you could put up to 2 oils on it at a time. So for example, if you had this to add to your Affinity, it would give you Affinity plus 60, Destroyer, and then Stamina. So, yeah.
Okay, well, good to know.
That's what got me at the beginning at this game. Like, sometimes there are still things that get me. It's the descriptions of some of these things are like when you're playing Magic the Gathering.
Yeah.
Where it's like, it's literally telling you what it does. But at the same time, it's not telling you what it does because you're like,
it kind of complicates it.
I don't know what this word means.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's like when you use the word as a definition, you're like,
Yeah. Yeah. Mind's Eye. It gives you Mind's Eye.
Yeah, Mind's Eye.
Yeah.
And for the longest time, you don't really think about it, but you can like press, what is it? It's like show skill or skill info or something like that, and it switches like your gems to tell you exactly what they do instead of you like guessing.
Yeah.
What is what is the opposite of, or what is the name of the friendship one?
Friendship?
Wide range.
Wide range.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so that still bugs me. It's just like,
sure.
Just call it what it is, dude. Like, why does it need 2 names?
Why does it have?
What is the purpose?
I get it. So I'm going to go on a bit of a tangent again. So yeah, Persona 5, Chris, you can agree. It's like you have all kinds of spells or magic and items that give you the same spells, but it's like, equipping this will auto cast Rajukan. Like, okay, what's Rajukan again?
Yeah.
And you gotta go, and there's nowhere in the game that tells you this. So you gotta go on fucking line. What's Rajukan? Rajukan's attack up. Oh, okay, cool. And you get another item. This one will auto cast Rajukana Jaka Jaka. What the fuck is Rajukana Kata Kata? You go in there, it's like, oh, that's the one that lasts twice as long, where it's for your whole party or whatever.
Yeah.
You're like, or that's a debuff for the enemy. And you're like, oh, okay. So I'm trying to mentally figure out which one, but there's no rhyme or reason. Like with the spell names or the ability names.
I've had it happen too, where I'll get those things where it autocasts those. And I don't even have that skill. Why do I have this?
Yes,
and it's weird, because with this game, yes, there's some stuff that's destroyer. Okay, I can make an educated guess on what it does. Attack up, easy peasy. But yeah, you get wide range. You're like, what the fuck is wide range?
Yeah.
Feline lander. That one, you're like. Again, it's convoluted, but you're like...
Or expertise, What does that do?
What does this do? Monster Hunter, so many
Bombardier.
skills. Bombardier, Not to be confused, what was the other one? Bomb Master, isn't it?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, there's one that's like for small barrel bombs or something like that, and then there's one for...
It upgrades the barrel bombs, and then Bombardier does like cannon shots and stuff,
Yeah, it's, again...
and then there's...
Love the game.
There's guard and then guard up.
Evade distance and evade
window.
Yeah.
Which is like jumping, the jumping jewel, or I don't know what the other one is, but it's like
oh my gosh, what is it? Yeah, because they're not called evade. It's that's
jumping. The skill they give you.
Yeah, it's jumping and
jumping is evade distance.
Are you serious? Okay, I've never picked into that.
And then I don't know which an evade window is, but it's like, dude. So I feel like. This isn't a quality of life that they've done with that, but that should be a quality of life that needs to be put in, where it kind of needs to be more like the way the wiki works online.
Sure.
Like they've already done that with, giving us the monster info in world. That was a great addition. Like, holy shit, I don't have to have a wiki open next to me.
Yes, just
to look for weaknesses.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, having an in-game wiki with like all these
clickable things, like just things that you can dive deeper into instead of like, okay, now I got to exit this, the large hunter glossary, and now I have to dive into the hunting skills glossary or something like it should all be connected.
Like a spider web. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Like a world wide web.
I agree. Even if you have to press multiple buttons, so like you bring up R2 or whatever to bring up the menu of your skills, and it shows all your skills, and then while pressing R2, you press X on a skill, and it takes you to that skill description or something. Yeah.
And like a freaking English, and I don't mean that like English has in like America, but like a simple. Like you said, we don't want friendship jewel to say gives you a friendship. What the fuck is friendship? If you clicked on it, it says friendship is a skill that allows you to heal. Okay, thank you, fucking game.
Yeah.
Makes hammer go boom harder.
Yes, there you go.
More bonk.
Yeah.
More bonk.
Legendary.
Yeah.
Because we all know Bonnie knows this. What's every monster's weakness, Bonnie?
The head.
Hammer to the head.
Yep, hammer to the face.
Don't forget to sharpen.
Yeah, sharpen your hammer.
My blunt weapon, yeah.
Always. Yeah, lots of stuff that could be improved. Oh, I think I mentioned this one before. It's kind of quality of life / again charm. Farming. I mentioned this. I think.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, like
I was playing this week. Yeah,
you don't have a farm anymore. You just literally go to somebody and say, "Hey, go get me fucking a shitload of honey." And I get it. It's quality of life. So I would love an option where it's like, if you don't have time to go collect honey, or you're one of those, a newer hunter that's like, oh, this is better than physically going and pushing X or square, whatever the circle was it, right?
Yeah.
On a freaking honey hive 16 times. That's fine. But I love making my little farm. I would love going in there and just being like, I built this, even though I didn't do shit. My cats did, but still,
I think the best way would work is if, for the village, you have a physical farm, right? Because that's all the single player stuff. If they continue to do it that way, you know what I mean?
Okay.
So single player stuff, you have a village. Sorry, you have a farm that you have to, not have to, but that's where you maintain and you learn how to duplicate items, because you have to go in there and physically mine this crack in the wall or fish off your pier.
Mm-hmm.
And then once you go into gathering hub stuff, like once you're starting to get your actual hunter rank, which isn't the way they do things now, but then that should just be the fast duplicating stuff, because your homies aren't going to wait for you to hold on. I got to go grab a bug net and
okay, I get you. I
get some bugs in my bushes over here. You know what I mean? Like,
I get you. Yeah.
So I feel like that would be best because then that way you're, like you said, you have something that you built, and then now you're ready to play with other people, and now you can just be like, it's time to go. It's time to just go. You guys, you know, I've trained my farmers to do what they need to do. Now they could just go and do it.
Yeah, and like I said, and you would always still have the option if you're to just go to your farm and do it yourself if you're bored, you know, or you're waiting for Kriss to ready up, you know, so you can go to your farm and manually do it, you know.
Because they kind of do that in World and in Rise when you think about it. The starter area, Asteria, everything's all separated and super far away when you think about it. Like, remember having to go up that chain elevator? Like, just to get to the smithy, and then, oh god. And then once you got to Iceborne, everything was right there.
Yeah.
Sure, the smithy was in a different room, but everything was right there. Your Argosi's right there. Your Palico changing stuff is right there. Your room.
Your grandma chef is right there.
Yeah, your investigations, your what's the other shit besides investigation? Your dailies, your bounties. Same thing in Rise, right? Like the first one, Kamura Village, was all separated. You had the buddy area, whatever it's called.
Buddy Dojo, I think it was.
Yeah, the Buddy Dojo.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
And everything's all separated. But when you got to what is the place called in Rise?
Oh, who beats me?
Oh my gosh.
Moga Village.
Ew. It is kind of organized like Moga Village when you think about it. But yeah, that place, everything's insanely close. And you guys had to tell me where the fucking Argosi was, because I was like, I always have to go back to the buddy place because I don't know where the fucking Argosi guy is. And it's like, it's this dude. I was like, oh shit. I knew there was somewhere
Kumara
close.
Village.
No, that's
you mean the online?
Yeah. No, not the online, but the Sunbreak one.
Oh, Sunbreak.
Sorry, what did I say?
You said Rise.
Yeah, I said Rise. Oh, I said the starter, but I forgot to say Sunbreak.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sunbreak has a different place. Anyway, yeah, bringing back that charm, because that really pissed me off at World. Like, everything was so drab and just very Call of Duty. You know, it was desaturated colors, and that's why I was just like, you know, and unfun looking monsters and weapons.
I get why they were doing that, because they were trying to make it more realistic, like make a world from the monsters like it was in the real world. But yeah, I agree. Bring back the colorful ones.
Yeah.
Bring back the silly ones, all that kind of stuff. I miss, I can't think of his name now. Oh my gosh. The ballerina guy. Spun around. Longest tail.
From Rise?
Duramboros.
Oh, Duramboros. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Ballerina.
That's right, yeah, because he does.
He is.
He just launched himself in the fucking, was like
He
200
just starts
feet in
to
the air
spin.
and just fall.
The grace that he has, like, have you seen him? Like, he's so graceful.
He's on his tippy toes as he's like spinning his legs around.
And he's like, it looks like he's smiling too while he's doing it.
He's having a grand old time.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I miss Duramboros. He's one of my favorites.
Yeah. There's just there should be there was big enough arenas for him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's not,
Like,
it's
you're
not
fighting him in
not big enough. It's
Flooded Forest has a small
yeah.
map
He's
for back in the day.
too like unbelievable, I guess, to be in World.
You know what?
There's a lot of people's take on it.
That, you know, we were talking about silliness. I mean, that is pretty damn silly. I can see him spinning around, right? That's understandable. He's got a big old tail,
Yeah.
you know? But then to launch yourself in the air, like, yeah, I've never seen any kind of creature really do something. And that's the one thing about Monster Hunter. Whenever people, when I would try to get people to play it, and I'd be like, I know the game's called Monster Hunter, but they're not really monsters. It's an ecosystem. These things,
they're wyverns.
They feel believable, you know. Like you get the old school. Remember, you guys, Kriss wouldn't know because he started in the 3DS era, but the ecology videos you would get. You would you remember those guys? Yeah, Kriss, you would get these little videos, like I think after you're hunting certain monsters, and it would just be, look them up they're pretty high quality for PSP, but it would show you like, you could just imagine like a National Geographic
like Crocodile Hunter.
Like, because it would show this cool little scene, and it'd be like, the kazoo waits waits for his prey to come get a drink of water, and then you get this little Kelby goes to drink water, and the kazoo just comes out, and again, for who? Just for us. There was no reason to show that video. There was no need to, but it just made you feel like, yeah, this is a natural environment. The kazoo needs to eat, and the Kelby kills because Kelbies, you know?
It's kind of like the way they, like the intros in Rise are kind of like that. Like,
yes.
They're very poetic. They're not really, they kind of show you their ecology, but those ones kind of did bring that feeling back of like, oh, I'm watching a monster in its own habitat.
Yeah.
Unlike World, where
I mean, World had like a whole ecology kind of thing going on too, but like no, I don't know. Even Rise does this too, because like World was like, oh, there's what was the whole theme? Like everyone was running away from Nargigante, right, or some shit like that.
Well, first everyone was like, get out of the path of Zora Magdaros because he's fucking things up.
About Zora Mag. Oh my god, Zora
and
Magdaros.
And then Nergigante. Where do you find out he's running away from Nergigante because he's eating him? Which is okay. That's believable.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
This little thing is eating a giant mountain. Whatever.
Well, to be fair, the whole thing is that Zora Magdaros is dying anyway. So.
Oh, is that what that's going on? He's going somewhere to die.
Well, that's where the one island comes from. Where we get at the end of Iceborne.
What?
Yeah. You've never heard that?
Guiding Lands?
Guiding Lands, yeah.
So the Guiding Lands is Zora Magdaros?
Yeah. So the whole lore, the story is talking about like how the monsters go to the Rotten Vale to die, and the Rotten Vale feeds the Coral Highlands.
Right.
And so the whole thing is, if he died in the Rotten Vale, and Xeno'jiiva feeds off of all that kind of stuff, that's why he got so powerful. If he had died in that area, Xeno'jiiva would have been unstoppable. It would have absorbed all his bioenergy and would have like just destroyed the whole area. That's why they were trying to divert it. And then he goes off and he formed the other place, the Guiding Lands. Yeah,
well, that's pretty interesting. I did not know that.
Really?
Or read that.
It's crazy how that didn't affect my gameplay whatsoever.
Yeah, no shit. Speaking of like reading, that's something that I don't know about you guys. I don't know if it's me getting older or if it's because the games are changing. But I've mentioned this to Bonnie and Kriss before that I remember back in the day I used to sit there and read every fucking item description from like for every scale. Yeah, I mean, it was like you carved good old times. No, but you would get I would go in my box and read Orthalo's plate. A plate is formed out of scales and it's so hard it can fucking take extreme temperatures. I'm like, oh, that's cool. Orthalo's thorn. Oh, this is a thorn from Orthalo's wing. They're so sharp. I used to read all of those descriptions, and they still have them. I just don't fucking read them. I don't know if you guys do or don't, and why did we stop?
I don't think I ever started doing that. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Because, I used to read them. I used to be just kind of amazed by the details they'd put, like, just telling you, like, how one touch from the Gypsero's, deadly sack will cause you to go into an instant coma. And I was like, ooh, that's kind of cool,
Yeah.
Because it was just made it more, what's the word I'm looking for? Just epic, or not epic, but the fact that the smithy has to work with it,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it immerses you more.
Yeah, exactly. Because you're like, oh man, this thing is so dangerous, or some kind of sack that's so fragile that only the most experienced hunters can carve it successfully. I'm like, yeah, I got 20 of those,
I must have at the beginning started that. Like I said, I was trying to read everything, but no, definitely not nowadays. Like I care so little. Like just that guy in Hysteria in World where, he's telling you to do all these things so he can advance your farm and whatnot. And I was just like, just point me to where I gotta go, dude. Like, like I get it. Like, no disrespect to those who love the lore and stuff. That's great that you can immerse yourself. I really wish I could still. I just want to play the game. Like that's the great part about this game is you can love it in your own way.
Yeah.
Sure. Well, and that's the things like all that lore, like the stuff that you had to purposely read and find out about. That's one thing. But like I said, when World and even Rise is doing this whole like just these forced cutscenes, this stuff, like I don't care.
Well, Rise is not forcing cutscenes.
Not forcing, but they are. There's this overall story there, and I'm like, I don't care. I just want to kill shit, dude. Like, I'll save your village, yes, but just let me go kill things. Stop trying to force something that some people don't want,
It's funny, I did watch like the Rise cutscenes.
They look nicer for sure.
I don't know. It's just
more interesting.
Yeah, like Kriss was saying, they had more charm to them and stuff. Like it's just like, hey, this is more colorful. I honestly couldn't tell you like the exact whole story. I do remember like the first part. I don't remember the sunrise part, but the basic Rise part, I do remember that. With Magnum Alo causing all those rampages and stuff.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden there was, Ibushi and Narwa and the All Mother and them giving birth to this other crazy shit. Like I remember all that kind of stuff, and like how it ended on a cliffhanger. It was just like, what now? What's gonna be of this baby that they created or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
And then that's as far as I remembered. And then when Sunbreak came out, like I don't know, I was just like devouring the game. The only cutscenes I watched was when they were introducing monsters.
Mm-hmm.
Like I didn't care about Malzeno and whatever what is that monster that was actually causing the
Gigamax or some shit like that?
Gagmazios?
Yeah.
Was it?
That was a good fight. I like that.
Like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I think you're right. That weird looking lizard. It made me think of the iguana monster or Colossus from Shadow of the Colossus that like climbs up the Colosseum. Just because like that's the way he would climb up. You never play Shadow of the Colossus?
No, I know. So I played it, but I've never beaten it. I know.
Oh man. You call yourself a hunter and you never played Shadow of the Colossus?
I played it, but I never beat it.
That's what I'm saying. All right. We're starting a Shadow of the Colossus podcast. A mini series, one for each Colossus.
How many Colossuses are total? Like 13?
16.
16? Okay.
Yeah.
Was it 16?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. It
was a fun game for sure.
Fucking
yeah.
Love that game. Like I got everything on PS2, and then when they did the remake for PS4, I didn't want to buy it, so I went to Redbox, rented it, platinumed it in 2 days, gave it back. I was like, this is all I wanted. I just wanted to get into platinum. That's all I want. And then there was some other extra secret shit that they put in there that I also had to find. But yeah, did that shit in 2 days and put it back.
Yeah, you and Spy still have to do your race, by the way.
The what?
Your race, remember?
Me and Spy challenge? Yeah, I forgot about that, yeah.
On Shadow, who can beat it faster or what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think if we do that, because I'm definitely not going back to Twitch, I think I'm just going to tell Spy, like, okay, put me in a little window in your stream. Like, just grab my window from Discord or something. Put me there. And that way people don't have to, like, watch 2 channels or whatever. They'll just, they'll watch you. He'll get the views and he'll get the love and I'll whoop his ass live on stream. Bonnie, what do you think? What's some good and bad quality of life things that have shown up?
Well, I mean, we were talking about the Farcaster. I really miss being able to
go away?
people out.
Just the people out. Yeah,
I tried to look that up. I couldn't see any. Now, it could be that it just wasn't used widely enough that other people didn't know about it. But I couldn't find any circumstances where people farcasted other people. And
that's what I said. I should have done it. I didn't do it, but where we and Bonnie used it was that Encantor event battle, which was it was I think it was like just open or something like that. Like you didn't have to be a certain rank to fight Encantor, and we were underranked, and that's why we were trying to do this battle. Again, it might be false memories. I don't know anymore, but I know, I feel like me and Bonnie, because it was not a one you brought. It was in your box, I believe. But I don't know. I mean, Bonnie, we gotta load that game up and check that out. That's to be continued.
Oh, yeah. We farcasted people out all the time, especially the people that didn't know what they were doing.
Yeah, I had that memory too, Bonnie. So we gotta.
Yeah, I remember bringing enough supplies to make 3 farcasters or something like that, and yeah, get out of here.
I need a sound effect for when German says false memories.
False memories.
I was gonna say, 'cause I don't know if I could trust Bonnie. Because she also believes that Devil Joe eats his own tail, so...
You know what, Chris? Whether I do or don't for reals, it is what it is. Okay, Christian?
Whoa.
It eats its tail.
Them's fighting names.
Just saying, there's no empirical...
Empirical evidence.
Yeah, that's the word.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. In my heart, it happens. What
about water combat, Bonnie?
I do miss that. I liked it a lot. It was so much fun to be able to go after that Plessioth. After all those years of, forgetting the sonic bombs and having to go back and load it up again because everyone forgot.
Or just running out because he would sometimes still not come out.
Oh, yeah.
That too.
And he would stay in the water and you're like, you motherfucker.
But you can fish him out, can't you?
Or worse, he would attack you from the water.
Yeah, you can.
You can fish him out if he, not if he was enraged.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was annoying. So that was like the best part, like being able to go like, I'm coming, and killing it over there. So I do miss that.
No, 100%. I remember that feeling. That feeling of like just waiting. You're like, oh, Plessy time, right? And then you're fighting him, and he runs away, jumps in. We're like, haha, bitch, coming out. I don't care. Go in the water.
Also, bring Plessioth back.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. We talked about this. Okay, speaking of Plessioth, we've talked about this before, and we've talked about bringing back Plessioth on April Fools and giving them that broken hitbox.
Yeah, just leave them with the same hitbox, dude.
And the funniest thing is, Kriss still doesn't know really how broken he used to be.
No, I don't. Yeah,
because Kriss started playing it for you, and I'm telling you, man, back in the day, that shit would hit you from across the goddamn map. It would make no sense.
I didn't fight Plesioth with Kriss, but this was one of the first times that I played with Kriss GU, and I gave the sticks to Bella.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember this, Kriss?
Sticks?
Yeah, I gave her control of my Switch. So this is when she was much littler, yeah.
Yeah.
And so I gave her the sticks, and she and Jesse and Kriss, and I don't know if somebody else was playing with, maybe Tony. So everyone's playing there, and she was doing good. She was like, she didn't like die or anything, and they beat Plesioth. And I told Kriss, I was like, that wasn't me.
That's right. I do remember that. Yeah.
I was like, that was Bella. He's like, what the hell? I'm like, yeah. But yeah, that those hitboxes were for the most part fixed.
Oh yeah.
In GU, yeah. But yeah, if you're talking like Freedom Unite, like fuck,
I mean, they're still bad, but yeah, it's from what I understand, it's much better than what it used to be.
The hip check is one of the worst things ever because you can dodge at the perfect time. Any other monster, perfect iframes. But for some reason, you dodge with this guy, and it's like the hitbox lasts longer than it should. Not that it's bigger, but it lasts longer. So by the time your iframes are done, it hits you.
It still hits you.
But
anyways, and you're already on the other side of the monster, so that's why you're like, what the fuck?
I wasn't even there.
Like his body's coming back in, and you go flying out. You're like, what the fuck?
So I just thought of this. I have a theory. It's that he does it so fast he creates a shockwave, and that's what's hitting you.
Well, then show us that animation and we'll accept it. You know what I mean? Put a little texture that goes Sonic Boom.
You can't see shockwaves.
Or maybe Guile jumps out of his ass and goes Sonic Boom, and then you fucking get tossed. I'll accept all that.
No, the attack that gets me, I understand the hip check is annoying, but the one that gets me is where he like twirls around, does that half twirl?
Oh, sure.
Because he spams that so many times.
And even that's broken, yeah.
Yeah, and he's done it like 5 times in a row. Because there's been times where I'll be like ducked under his tail to where it's like, it's clearly going over me and I still get hit.
Oh, yeah.
And it doesn't help being a gun lancer being just at his feet because his feet trip you.
Yep.
So you're just like, okay, well, it's the tail that's going to do more damage, or I'm just gonna get tripped and I can't do damage.
Or when he does that like little like fish wiggle thing like they do in shallow water.
Oh, when he lands, he's like, yeah.
His fish flop like out of
yeah. Oh my god, the fish flop. No, I always wanted to do this. I'm just too fucking lazy, but I always, you guys would know this, the old school videos of the atomic bomb, where it shows like the trees just bending over and buildings just flying up. I always wanted to put that like video and then like edit like a 10 seconds earlier and just show a fucking Plesioth doing a hip check, that's the shockwave, because that's what it felt like, dude. There's nothing worse than zoning in and just hip check, bam, you get load the fuck out. You're like, what the fuck just happened?
Could you imagine fighting Plesioth in that world arena? The little arena where it's just those missions.
Yeah.
God damn, like
he would just stand in the center and just constantly twirling, create a little tornado. And
he did look really like the scales on him, like it did look like a fucking fish, dude. Like his belly area.
Yeah.
It would remind me of my goldfish.
So awkward because the other Piscean wyverns, right? Especially the newer ones like Gyarados and all them. Like, they look like fish, but they're not, like, so much like fish and, like, their legs are different, are blended enough that it's not so weird. Whereas Plesioth looks like a fish with human feet, with the human legs, almost. Like, it's unnerving.
Gyarados is actually not that new.
He's World, isn't he?
Yeah.
Or is he before World?
You're thinking of,
No, he's in GU. Oh. You're right. I'm thinking of Lava Sloth.
Levisioth,
Yeah, Levisioth is definitely...
And he's actually originally from... my gosh, I can never remember the name of it. Frontier.
Yeah. He came from online?
He came from Frontier.
From Frontier?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. So he was the first... Well, he was the first monster we got from Frontier.
Dang, I thought it was a Spinus. Crazy.
I wouldn't know. That's a good trivia there. I don't know that one.
That's another thing I forgot to mention in my quests when I was talking my history is that I also played Monster Hunter Online, the free Chinese online game that died in 2019, and people are still like trying to get private servers going, but there's just not enough people that care.
Really?
That they'll never do it, and I'm like, dude, I would fucking love to play that again because it was like
I never got to play it, and I would love to play it.
Yeah, it was great. It was kind of like World. It was in most ways it was better than World because it had an open lobby, so you see hunters left and right all the time. It's an MMO, and another great thing about it was that's where hunter arts came from.
Okay, definitely.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like what's it called? Like the whatever evasion.
The adept?
No, not the styles.
Oh,
the hunter arts, like where you have like that invincible jump or whatever. Your special moves from G and GU.
Yeah, I don't remember the names, but yeah, I know what you're talking about.
So I know with Greatsword there was one called like Lion's Roar or something, and it was like you charge forward and slam down. There was like the Moon Slash where it just like it's an upward slash, things like that. You don't remember those, German?
Did you not use them?
They were kind of like the they were kind of like the
yeah, he did
the silk bindings from Rise and Sunbreak, but there was more of them. I think you could have like 3 or 4 at a time.
You know what? I know exactly what you're talking about, but I think
that's like all that Generations was built on. It's not just the styles, but also those special abilities that you get.
Okay. Yes,
Absolute Evade. That's the name of one.
That's right. Yeah,
I was Charge Blade in that game. And I had Adept, and I think Adept would limit you to like only one, and I never used it, so I never used it as much.
Same thing with Valor; it would only give you one. So I would only use like my one ability, which was the first time they did the gun lens to like shoot itself out like Iron Man. And that's the ability or the hunter art that I would use. But yeah, you could have up to 3 depending on the style that you had.
Yeah.
That's crazy, German doing things the hard way, like usual.
Like always, yeah, exactly. Absolutely.
German, there's this thing built into the game that you build up over time, and then you can use it, and it does insane amounts of damage.
And some of them had different levels too,
Yeah, like I do kind of remember them, but I definitely never used them.
Yeah, you can make them like super versions or just regular versions. Remember that?
Yeah. Yep.
But they would take like more or something. I forget.
You had to build up the gauge.
It took longer.
It was. Yeah, it took longer. The stronger it was, the longer it took to build up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you could have 3 different ones at 3 different levels, and your low level one you could use like 2 or 3 times, and then in that amount of time you build up like your medium one, and then use that twice, and then that amount of time you build up your strong one. So yeah.
Yeah. No, I kept mine. I didn't do mine large because that Iron Man move, it was almost like an absolute evade sometimes. Like it was just like it gets me out of trouble.
Yeah.
As well as it gets me back into the fight. Like I'll just launch myself inward.
I thought you were going to say it gets me back into trouble.
Yeah. Which it does sometimes too. I'll launch myself right into fucking karting in the middle of the air. Which, man, that happens to me so much in Rise. Just like getting karted in the air while I'm silk binding away. That's like my number one way to cart, dude.
100. So that kind of brings us to the other point of quality of life. Kind of the silk binds are nice. You can get back into battle faster. But we've talked about this off podcast before, where a lot of newer hunters and some old and some veteran hunters, you forget about the iframes when you get hit. Just stay down. You know.
Yep.
Yeah.
You get hit. Stay down, fool. No, you have to silk bind and then get hit by the follow up, and then now you're fainted. You know.
Well, but that was for some of them, because some of the higher level monsters would have combo attacks, and they would hit you up into the air, and if you didn't, you ate out of the way.
Yes, those you do. Yes,
you're screwed.
Yeah.
But German's referring to like when you're already down on the ground.
Yeah. No, I
fucking stay down, and I have a hard time fucking doing that.
Yeah.
And I had to reteach myself to stay down. Just had to teach myself, like, again, there are some where it's like, oh no, get the fuck out. Silk bind the hell out. Always keep one silk bind ready in case you need it. But yeah, there's been plenty of times where I was like, I got KO'd because I wanted to get back in the fight, and I silk bind towards the monster or to the side, and I got hit by a follow-up or something, you know?
Or the worst is like you just used up your silk bind and then you get pinned down and you're like, this is when I need my silk bind to get out, and now I can't. You know, Zhang just fucking plows into you and you're like, cool. Fucking bad decisions.
Yeah.
The last thing and the biggest thing that I miss is the difficulty, because everything's easy now and they give you the monster parts and everything like candy. I mean, I remember having to go hunt black gravios like 80 times just to get like what was it? We were trying to get like a ruby or gem or something out of it. I definitely miss that. I miss having to work hard for things. Because now it doesn't matter. I can bring whatever and it'll die.
And you know,
you don't have to prep.
It's not so much that it's easier. It definitely is that we've gotten better because
true.
I've heard stories of people on World where they're like, dude, I've hunted Nergigante 1,000 times. Like they've kept track and they never got whatever the fuck they were looking for. And it's just like, dude, that's kind of like how the game was back in the day. And it has to just do with the way, I guess it has to do with the way the game save is created. Like that's your random number.
Yeah, because someone was talking, it might have been you that was telling you about it, that it has to do with, it's the same thing with the attack gems in World.
Yeah, it's when you create your save, that is your random number generator, and sometimes you just have a save file that's just fucked.
Yep.
Well, they did that also in, I don't know, was it For You? Or one of those where I told you about it, we were fucked. Well, I did the math, and we were completely screwed. We would never get attack ups, we would never get criticals, we would never get any good fucking decorations. We were just screwed. And we were already so far into the damn game, there was just no point in really resetting it.
Yeah, and I think they started pointing that out in Rise, and I think that's when they started fixing it. They're like, okay, this is unfair because, you know, you don't know, like, should I create my fucking save file in the next red moon? You know, like, how the fuck am I supposed to not be left behind because of my game save file? Like, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, because that's not difficult. That's just RNG and it sucks. But yeah, as far as like the game being difficult, like, you know, since we're going to be talking about Tigrex, I went back to Freedom Unite. And, you know, I was like, okay, let's go through these monsters and see if I can get to Tigrex, which I didn't because I don't remember how far into it you have to be to get the Tigrex. I did find him when he showed up on that quest. But still, I remember, those monsters used to be so goddamn hard. And now, it's just because I know how to use my weapon. You know, like when I first started with Gun Lance, I was using it more like a lance than I was a gun. And it took me years to finally realize, I really should be shelling like a lot. And once you start doing that in combination with your lance part, like you kind of become unstoppable. And that's the same thing with all of our weapons. You know, when we start, we're like German said last episode, is just like, what, you then fucking tap this button for you to spin, you idiot. Like there's more to the
to do the golf swing.
To do the twirl and the golf swing. Like this is, you know, I felt the same way when we got to Rise. I was like, dude, I devoured this game. Why? And it's just because, because we've that's how we are now. Like it
I don't know, because I don't know. The monsters are definitely different from the PlayStation than on the Switch, because they did feel a little harder on World than they do on the Switch. And I went through that. Like you said, we finished that game pretty quickly while we were waiting for everyone to come play. So I was really disappointed on how fast.
Yeah, me and Bonnie were done with the game like less than 2 weeks.
I think part of the reason monsters seem easier now, I know that they were a bit easier in World. I definitely agree. Especially Devil Joe was so much easier in World than previous games. But I think a part of that is due to technical limitations, I guess.
Yeah, they couldn't really put... I mean, that's the same with all old games.
Yeah.
They couldn't put much into the AI, so it's harder because it kind of just stays in its own path.
Well, that, and it's like you're limited to, you know, what controllers you can use. There are only certain buttons or whatever you can use in map.
You don't have to do the claw anymore.
Yeah. It's, you know, you're limited to, you know, I can do this move, and this move. And even then, the movement in the game isn't as smooth. There's, you know, the timing isn't quite right, all that kind of stuff. So I kind of equate it to that because there was a big jump from even like Generations and Generations Ultimate to World. Like there was a big jump in how smooth their games ran.
Oh yeah.
And I attribute that to part of the reason that they seem easier is because you can time it out much more naturally than, you know, oh, he's starting to turn. Oh, there's like 3 frames of him turning and he hits you, you know, as opposed to it's you actually, you know, they put in the physics of the monster turning and the tail coming with it and everything like that. And you're able to dodge a lot easier and stuff like that. So
yeah. See, you pay attention to all this, but when you play, you do none of that.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
I know it in theory.
Kriss
I don't know it in
observer.
practice.
He's a passive observer.
On paper, Kriss knows the ins and out of this game.
I have the book knowledge. I don't have the street knowledge.
Kriss knows the lore.
Yeah.
He taught us about Zora Magdaros.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I paid attention to briefly most of that. I mean, I go blah, 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 but as I'm blah, 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 blahing, I'm kind of like reading important parts and then,
just the main points of it. Okay, sure.
Yeah, I get the gist. Yeah. No, it's definitely both. You know, we've gotten better over the years, and yeah, it has to be more accessible to more people for them to hit those numbers that they did. Like, what was it? Like,
sure.
Yeah.
It was a ton on World, like just an insane amount of people.
Yeah. Well, I think they got up to 20 million or something.
Something like that.
Rise even came out, so yeah. I remember they had they had those special packs they gave out. I think the first one was at like 3 million sold, which was shortly after it came out.
Oh yeah.
And then it was 5 million, and then it was 10 million. I think.
Yeah.
Which for Capcom and especially Monster Hunter are huge numbers.
It's their most successful title.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Rise has beaten it yet. Or might have, I don't
know. I'm interested to see how it is now that it's on PlayStation and Xbox again.
I forgot about that. That Rise is, like you told me last time. I was like, what?
Yeah. But I'd be interested to see how they're doing now. But I don't think Rise did as well as World in general. But they still did
not
really
as quickly too. Maybe they did surpass them, but I don't think it reached it as quickly as World did. World like skyrocketed super fast.
Yeah.
I think Wilds is gonna shoot it into the stratosphere. Like if people have been like asking for World 2, you know,
and that's pretty much what Wilds is. Yeah, because a lot of people were super disappointed in the way Rise looked and the way it played, and it's like I get it. Like I really love the colors and the weapon design is finally back to the old stuff. Mm-hmm. It's quicker because it's supposed to be like a handheld, so you know, like every generation has its console and version and then its handheld version. Yeah.
And that's kind of what Rise was. And they just happen to also release it for consoles to be like, hey, everyone join in the fun, but don't play together. But yeah, I get it. It didn't look as realistic, and everyone just wants that realism. And Wilds is walking that fine line between both.
Yeah.
And I'm happy with the way it's going. I'm down for everything that they're bringing in, you know, being able to set up camp wherever. I don't remember if you were there, Kriss, when I was streaming a little bit back in the day. I was talking about like, man, if I made a Monster Hunter game, I would make it open world, and I would want to be able to set up camp wherever so you can cook there with all your peeps. And when they showed that in Wilds, I was like, oh, that's the thing. That's like the only thing I wanted, because I don't want to go back to the hub. I don't want to go back. I just want to be out there.
Well, even like the certain camps that you do have, like sometimes like you're in the middle of a place and it's like, I don't really want to use a Farcaster and waste it, but also like I want to get there quickly. And
yeah. And the Guiding Lands was kind of like that preview of
True.
Like, I remember Jesse and I would just go on expeditions and just do that because we're like, man, I wish this game was this. And then when we got to the Guiding Lands, I was like, oh shit, this game has that.
That's all it is. Just going hunt until you freaking get tired.
That's another thing about Wilds, I guess. I don't know if you guys have heard. When you go out to do missions, so like in World, when you go out to do a mission, you start from the hub, you go do your mission complete, you return to the hub. You can stay for an expedition, but you can't do any more missions until you go back to the hub. I guess with Wilds, it sounds like you can complete a mission and then go do another mission without going back to the hub.
Yeah, so what it is sure they can give you a mission, but the quest doesn't start until you attack.
Yeah, I read that.
That's
monster.
Okay, yeah.
So if the quest is like take down this what was that thing that it looks like a dog, like a fluffy dog, whatever that thing is, Doshigamo or something like that. But it's like that's the quest, and you could totally go and do that, or you can just go find another large monster, and if you happen to hit that large monster first, that is now your quest. And then once you beat that monster, it'll say quest complete, but you just stay there.
Yep.
And you'll still have like a list of quests like on the top right of your screen where it says like, hey, you still gotta get this Doshigama or whatever because it's part of the story, and then you can go do that guy, and as soon as you hit him, that quest starts.
That's right. Yeah.
Okay.
So like I'm also down for that too, because it's just like it's kind of what we were doing in Guiding Lands.
You can skip that whole 60-second thing at the end of the quest too.
Yeah, it doesn't exist.
Well, it does. It's so if you're alone, you could skip it automatically. If you're in a party, everyone has to choose to skip it.
Oh, okay, I missed that part.
But yeah,
interesting. Yeah, I've seen very little of this game, so yeah, it's all news to me.
Okay, and then so here's our the last quality of life thing I think we should bring up before we move on to Tigrex.
Mm-hmm.
The AI companions that we got in Rise in Sunbreak.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember that? Because you can go into the anomaly quests, and actually, once the anomaly quest stuff, then it unlocks them, and you can take them on.
Mm-hmm.
They're bringing that over to Wilds.
Okay.
And basically, all three of if you're solo and you're just like, dude, I can't beat this guy. Like, I need help.
Mm-hmm.
You can shoot up a flare like in World, and if there's nobody around, no one that can come and help, like if you're not in a public lobby or whatever, 3 AI companions will come in.
No way.
And will start busting ass with you. Like, they'll just start fucking kicking ass with you.
Now, will it be like in-game companions or like just some random generations or something? Like
I think they're just randomly generated because, it wasn't like you got to. Maybe they'll let you like pick a team. Like, hey, these are the 3 guys I want to come with me. But when they showed it, it was just like 3 random whatevers. Like some guy with a light bow gun, some guy with whatever. But they just suddenly came in, and it was funny when they did in the demo because he like shot up his thing, and then he went off to the side to go do something else. Like, I don't know if he like went off to make food or something. And while he was doing that, the 3 companions were keeping that monster busy. And then he went into the battle. But I think he was just like showing off like, oh, look, there's my companions. They just happen to be fucking helping me out. So I think that's great for solo players because God knows everyone who's played Monster Hunter pretty much starts out as a solo hunter.
Yeah.
Like I know German did. Bonnie probably didn't because German brought her in, and Kriss, well,
Kriss is Kriss.
Kriss can't play that game by himself.
That's true.
But yeah, most hunters start out alone. Like we said, it's hard. It was really hard to find somebody to play with back in the day. So hopefully this makes things easier. And I don't know. I think it's a good quality of life thing, but also feels kind of like a cheat as well.
Yeah.
We'll see when it comes out. Like I said, again, there's still a lot I don't know about this game. Actually, there's still a lot we don't know as a whole. There's some people that have had hands on, right?
Yes, dude, the YouTube is saturated with just like, I played Monster Hunter Wilds at Gamescom, and this is what I saw.
Yeah.
And it's like, these are the things that they showed us those fucking 3 days. Like, it's the same demo over and over. I get it. You gotta, pump content out for your audience and stuff. Like, I get it. But man, my feed is just like, I'm tired of seeing that fucking title. It's the same title.
Yeah.
I played Monster Hunter Wilds hands-on at Gamescom. Cool, dude. Cool. Guess what I did? I didn't play Monster Hunter Wild at Gamescom. In fact, I went and played fucking Freedom Unite this past week is what I did. And fucking fought Tigrex in a mission that I wasn't supposed to, and he destroyed my ass.
The Popotongs.
Yeah, I was duped into going to fucking carve out some Popotongs, and fucking Tigrex came out of nowhere, like it always does. But I guess let's move on to the monster of the week. You know that music.
Yeah, is that when
when they see you?
Yeah, okay, I thought so.
Which I kind of miss that too from the old days, where like they see you and you like stop.
Oh yeah, they get the exclamation point by there. Yep.
You stop where you're standing and you can't do shit.
Yeah.
That is one thing I don't miss. Also, though, is you can walk by monsters and they won't immediately want to rip your brains or your fucking head off of your shoulders.
Yeah, I did see that.
Like they just kind of like World introduced that they'll just kind of ignore you until you. Unless they're aggressive monsters, but back in the day, as soon as you zoned in, they were like, "Hey, you over there!"
Oh yeah, dude, it was almost like they had a sensory or whatever, a radar that
Psychoserum.
Yeah,
they have Psychoserum on.
Like you were there, and oh man, yeah, they knew when you wanted to hunt them, they would run away like a fucking bitch. But whenever they weren't the target, you had to get mushrooms or something like that. God damn, would they not leave you alone, man?
Yeah.
It was easier sometimes just kill them and then get your goddamn mushrooms or whatever the hell you were there for,
Yeah, seriously. All right, so Tigrex is how it's pronounced. And he was introduced, as we all know, in Freedom Episode Unite. He was introduced in Freedom. Freedom Unite was Nargacuga. But yeah, he's introduced in the
Freedom
intro.
Or Freedom 2?
Sorry, Freedom 2.
Okay.
That's right. Freedom is a remake of the original Monster Hunter. And Freedom 2 is the portable version of DOS, on PS2. So these games actually started on consoles, not on PSP, believe it or not. Every generation has had a console version except 4, which is where I fell off. Right after 4, I was like, I can't anymore.
Oh, I thought you were going to say except 4, and then you were going to name something.
Nope, 4. Monster
Except
4.
Okay.
Yeah, that one did not have a console release. A shame, really, because a lot of people dubbed that like the best Monster Hunter.
It was a good game.
Yeah, which was forgettable for me because I just...
Carabineer was the greatest.
That was fun, yeah. the guy and the different pubs that they gave you and stuff.
Yeah.
That one, which one was that again?
For you, or for and for you.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I love that one.
And that's the first time they ever called the cats Palamutes. They changed them from Melinxes to, or felines and Melinxes. Well, no, sorry, from felines to Palamutes. The Melinxes are still those annoying black cats.
Palicos?
What'd I say?
Palamutes.
Yes, Palicos.
Is that what you changed it? Okay.
Yeah, and because I noticed because they had a Palico Island or something.
Yeah, that's right. Well, because they weren't as, they were literally just felines that would come with you with just bare basic weapons. You couldn't really put armor on them, stuff like that, right?
But you could in 2, in Freedom 2. Yeah, you had, which I didn't know for the longest time, by the way. I didn't know you could take a feline companion with you. I thought they were just there to cook food for you.
No, yeah, I remember taking them, but again, I don't remember.
But you could only take one in that one.
I thought they just kind of came pre-equipped with like a weapon or something like that. Am I wrong on that?
As far as customizing them?
Yeah.
I mean, you can give them armor, but yeah, whatever their skill set was, like uses bombs or just small animals or large animals, like you were stuck with that. It wasn't until the 4th gen when it was definitely like, here, take this. I want you to do stun damage instead of fucking slicing damage. That's when you can. I guess that makes sense why they call them Palicos, because now they customizable.
Yeah.
Anyways, so here I'm looking on the wiki, not variations, but like the different related monsters to Tigrex. There's Brute Tigrex, Molten Tigrex, Grim Claw Tigrex, Zenith Tigrex, where is that from?
Frontier.
That sounds like Frontier, Frontier.
I think it's Frontier. Double check, but it's...
Yes, so Frontier. Just let me go back. Okay, I suck at using the fandom app. Diorakusu, which...
That sounds like Frontier as well.
This thing looks amazing. Also Frontier.
I want Frontier.
Yeah, it's like a freaking electrical. English title is Thunder Roaring Wyvern, but yeah, it's like an electrical Tigrex looking thing. It's definitely Tigrex, but mixed with Zinogre for sure. Flame Tigrex.
Oh shit! There's more than I thought. This is all got to be Frontier.
Yeah.
This one is from online. This one's from the Chinese one.
Okay.
Unit 02 Tigrex. From Explorer. I got to play this for like a second. It was the first mobile version of Monster Hunter, and it was very much kind of like Now, which we didn't talk about at all in our histories, that we also all played Monster Hunter Now.
Okay. I touched it, but
yeah. So this one was kind of like the same thing. You were locked onto the monster. You could move left and right, and you could do simple, basic moves with gestures. And so that one was called Monster Hunter Explorer. Yeah, so I guess there was that version of him. Let's see here. Sweet Tooth Tigrex.
That sounds familiar. What's that from?
I guess that's also from Explorer. He looks like a Tigrex, but he's got like 2 bunnies attached to his tail. What's going on here? Why is... It's very identical.
I'm assuming it was like an Easter special or something.
I guess.
Probably.
It says Sweet Tooth Tigrex is very much identical to a normal Tigrex. The only notable difference being the stuffed toys of the characters, My Melody and Kuromi, stuck onto its tail.
Oh yeah, that's a Hello Kitty thing. Yeah, it's some kind of event quest.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
So literally it just says...
That's funny.
Just has things attached to his tail.
All right.
And then, last but not least, Tigrex EX. This guy is from Stories. So yeah, didn't get to play that one, but those are all the related monsters to Tigrex. It says related. It doesn't say variants or subspecies or deviants. They're all just related. So who's got a cool Tigrex story?
You do.
It's not that cool. It's just... who are we hunting with?
I know I was there.
You were there. Jesse was there. Eric, maybe?
It might have been Eric, yeah.
Okay, so this is an Iceborne. We're getting acquainted with Hoarfrost Reach. And Hoarfrost Reach has, parts of the level that fall apart, right? They just kind of like, they cave in and they take you down to like a different spot. Basically, the gist of what happened is we're all fighting this fucking thing, and we're in the northeast part of the map where there's like an edge, and Tigrex fucking like he like locks eyes with me. I'm like, oh fuck. And he fucking... Well, go ahead.
I was there.
Was it you? Okay, so it wasn't Eric, it was you.
Yeah.
Okay, so Jesse, Kriss, and Bonnie. Okay. I was like, dude, I don't really think it was Eric. So he fucking locks eyes with me, and he does his rock attack, and we call that he Mufasa'd me off the edge, because his rock attack hit that part of the level that causes that entire cliff to fall down. And so I'm just like, fucking God, just fucking fall all the way down. And I'm like, this fucking guy just Mufasa'd me off the edge. And they continue fighting him, and I had to fucking ride my skunk fucking tail rider all the way back up, whatever those things are. But yeah, that's my only real funny story about Tigrex. But yeah.
Well, Tigrex. This monster, we mentioned that you said a lot of people didn't like him, right?
I'm sorry, Jeremy, call him by his proper name.
Yeah, I know. No, it's Tigrex.
Nope.
Yeah.
No.
Mr. Chewy Bitems.
Mr. Chewy Bitems.
Mr. Chewy Bitems.
Oh yeah, Mr. Chewy Bitems. I'll accept that. Sorry, guys, we forgot to mention this is Mr. Chewy Bitems, and that's the title of this episode.
Oh, nice. But so for me, one of the reasons why I really, really like this monster is, yes, he's pretty predictable. And that, to me, was actually the point in this game where I realized how well built this game is, if you will. How, like, any weapon can be viable. Every monster has an opening for every weapon type, Because I remember, like you said, go get Popo Tongues. And I walked up there, and sure enough, he shows up, and he's fucking scary, and he chases after you, and you run away, you zone out. I refuse to go get Popo Tongues. I fucking refuse. Yeah. And it's village quest, so it's not like I can go get a buddy or something like that, right? I just did not want to get these damn tongues.
And was this before we knew about like key quests? Because that's a key quest.
That was
that was before the game would tell you it's a key quest. But they existed. Yeah.
So you didn't know. You're just like, I'm gonna go do other things.
And that was the only mission left. I was like, I gotta do this fucking mission. So I came up with the plan, I brought in flash bombs and fucking smoke bombs, and it was just me running around like a little bitch, trying to get these tongues. Finally got the tongues, and I get more missions, because I was ready to give up on it. Like, fuck this shit, I don't want to fight this thing. But I'm like, wait, I don't have to fight him, I just gotta get these damn tongues. And it was just that thing where, like, the popos would run away to the next zone, so I'd flash him in that zone, I'd go to the next zone, I'd kill one popo or so, start carving them, sure enough, Tigrex shows up, I'm like, you motherfucker, get the hell out of here, And so, like I was saying, I don't remember when the mission comes about where you have to fight this guy, right? Where you're officially like, all right, you have to take down the Tigrex. And I remember going like, again, you're stronger. I got better weapons, better gear. And, it was one of those fights where I remember just going like, walking up to him and just being, terrified. And like you said, after I died so many times, I finally said, all right, I'm done with this motherfucker. I'm going to kill him. I don't care how long it takes. I'm not putting the PSP down until I beat him. And that's when I got good at rolling, because if you get that perfect roll, it's a dodge, right? Because a lot of people don't know that, in my opinion. They think rolls just to kind of move out of the way, but there's perfect iframes. Yeah. There's iframes on that roll. You can roll just about anything, with the exception of certain special attacks in World, for sure. I don't know about Iceborne, if Iceborne has any special undodgeable attacks. Yeah. So I just remember that's the reason I like it, because I was able to really study this monster and understand his Tokyo drift, understand his claw attack, understand his fucking his quick spin.
Did he do that quick spin?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did.
Okay.
I found so much, I don't know anymore, but
because it always follows, because he does 3 charges and then the quick spin, right?
I don't know if it's 3.
I think it depends on whether or not he's in rage, because I think if he's not in rage, he does 2 in the spin.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, it was just a monster where, like, for me, that's why I like him, because it really helped me understand that, like I said, how predictable he telegraphs his attacks so fucking hard. But that's because you're supposed to learn how to fight in this game. You're supposed to learn when to dodge, when to block, when to panic dive, when to, be in the right position, because, again, you think about Rathalos and Raytheon, and they telegraph their giant, fucking fireballs And it's just so easy to get. If you get hit by the fireballs, you're either fainted or not paying attention, you know? Because
stunned you.
Yeah, stunned. Because it's just so like you're like, okay, cool, go 10 inches to the left or right, and you're gonna miss the
it's
fireball.
Like a falling tree. Don't run away from the tree. Just go to the side.
Just go to the side. You know, and especially if you're using hammer, just go right next to the head.
That's actually very perfect for those two dragons because, yeah, don't run away from them because they'll hit you with the tail or Rathalos will claw you and both of them will fucking poison you. Go to the fucking side. Like, they're literally slow falling trees. Like, that's...
Yep. I
love this monster. For a backstory on why he's called Mr. Chewy Bitems. The name came from one of my old school hunters. And Mr. Chewy Bitems is... If
is this one of the people that you carried?
Yeah, again, he was the proclaimed Hammer Lord, Hammer Master, that did not know that there was a golf swing at the end of the fucking spin, you know? So I labeled myself Hammer Lord because I was like, nah, I'm the true Hammer Lord, get the fuck out of here, you know? But with that said, I love putting Hammer Lord.
I'm the captain.
I'm the captain. Or Great Sword Master, just something with that. And I never use that weapon, so I always think it's funny. If you ever watch my character, what do you call that? My tag?
It'll always your guild card?
Yeah, my guild card, the one where you can change your name between Riser and whatever.
Oh, yeah.
The name card or whatever they call it.
Those titles that you get.
Yeah.
Where you can put Master of whatever.
Yeah. Mine will always say, like, Hammer Lord or something like that, and then you look at my guild card and I have 0 kills with that weapon. Just because.
Awesome.
Yeah, but Mr. Chewy Bitems was this bear from Dexter's Laboratory.
Oh, really? Okay.
You don't remember that? You never saw that show, really, huh?
No, because it was Cartoon Network, right?
Yeah. It's Cartoon Network.
Yeah.
So it has nothing to do with it. It's just the bear had like big old chompers, and Dexter's like, "What's the name of this toy again?" It's like Mr. Chewy Bitems, right? So the story behind that nickname is that we were hunting this thing. We were taking turns. All right, what do you want to hunt? I want this. What do you want to hunt? Going back and forth. And I needed something from Tigrex. Beats me what it was, right? But I said, I need Tigrex. And my friend goes, Mr. Chewy Bitems. And I started laughing. I was like, what? And he was like, dude, that's all he does is fucking chews and he bites. You know, I don't know. It sounds silly now, but that's his nickname, Mr. Chewy Bitems. But he's the one that Kevin, his name was Kevin. I remember we were fighting him for like the 50th time.
Shout out to Kevin.
Hey, Kevin. And that's where I got from him, I also got what's he weak to? Hammer to the face. I said, yeah, I guess you're not wrong, you know? Because Tigrex started charging. This was a total Bonnie move. Tigrex starts charging, and he literally did the Leroy Jenkins. He is like, fuck, he just, has his hammer in cock mode. He starts running out towards fucking Tigrex. Lets it go at the perfect timing. Hits him, gets hit at the same time as he goes sent flying back. KO to Tigrex. Again, good memories with fighting this guy. Again, I don't know what to say. I picked him just because he was one of my first hurdles that I really said, I'm done being afraid. I'm gonna beat this fucker. I'm gonna learn every move he has. I'm gonna master this monster. And from him, everything just fell into place. After that was Rathalos. After that, it was freaking, you name it. Every monster came after that. I was like, I got this, man. With the exception of some of the Elder Dragons, For me, that was just it. I love this monster. It holds a place in my heart because if it wasn't for him, there's a good chance that maybe I would be a fucking dual blade or insect glaive user, just mash buttons, and not pay attention to patterns and tail signs and none of that.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those monsters that teaches you to learn the monsters.
Yeah, his aggressiveness is what really, because if he wasn't so aggressive, he wouldn't be such a problem. Because like you said, he telegraphs everything. But the fact that he's a fucking speed demon and it's just he's more in show than anything. He's very intimidating. You're just like, I can't, where do I go? I don't know where to go. It just it puts you in panic mode. And yeah, that's his biggest strength is him intimidating you. Which, admittedly, when he showed up in Iceborne, I was like, oh fuck! Like they put him in the G rank shit. Like how hard is he? Yeah. Like god damn it. And for sure at the beginning I was like, oh god damn it! Like I gotta remember how to fight this fucking guy. But yeah, it's after a minute you're just like, oh yeah, it's the same fucking monster. They just they threw him into with a bigger HP pool and just to throw people off in who have never seen him before. They'd be like, god damn this guy. Because he's so fucking, like I said, he's just aggressive. He just plows through you, and if you're just not fucking ready,
he's just angry. He's fucking an angry monster, and that's the cool thing about him. Yeah, absolutely.
And it's that same thing. If he's one of the monsters that teaches you to stay down.
Yes.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You don't fucking stay down, especially that rush combo when it's just like rush, turn around, rush. Oh, also I'm gonna do a quick spin, just for fucking just to finish you off. Like, god damn it.
Like the Tokyo Drift.
Yeah, it's Tokyo Drift. Chris, any stories?
No, not really. I mean, most of the time I fought Tigrex, I was with other people, so nothing.
Were you there when your sister got kicked?
Yeah. Well, we all got kicked.
Tell that story. No. Did we all get kicked?
Yeah, we all went to our separate games. Yeah,
that's right. Because World would just fucking World.
Yeah. I finished him off then, but by that point I had much more experience in the game, and I had like end game type armor that it wasn't as much of a deal. So
yeah.
What?
He's like, yeah, it's no big deal.
I say that because I had end game armor. If it wasn't for that, if I had the armor you have when you fight him, I wouldn't have won. That's what I'm saying. But anyway,
you sound like you're trying to sound like you're a pro hunter, and you're not.
I am anything but a pro hunter. I am saying the opposite. I don't know what you're saying. You're making stuff up in your head.
Well, I'll tell that story. It was basically just. We were ahead of your sister a little bit. Mm-hmm. I don't think we were at endgame, dude. I think we were just a little bit ahead. But I mean, we were all geared up.
Yeah,
for sure. I don't think we'd even hit Ruiner or Gigante yet. Or maybe you did because
I think I had because
Zubani and German had already done Schwarzwalde.
Yeah, and
I hadn't yet. Like me and Jesse hadn't yet. So it was Jesse, you, me, and then your sister Panther, and so she had to do the fucking cutscene, and we're all just waiting. She pulls us in finally, and we're all fighting, and she's just like in panic mode, like every person with Tigrex. And it's just like, I hate this monster, because I think she tried by herself before, but it's just like, I hate this monster. We're like, we got it, just like slow down, whatever. It was a long fight, by the way. Because Jesse and I weren't geared up, and Chris is the only one geared up, so it's basically like he's naked, and fucking, so we're fucking, it's taking so long with this, because it's just like, damn, we haven't fought this guy in a while. But
see, that sounds a lot better than Chris's version of, it was alright.
Well, it's the truth, is what I'm saying. I'm speaking the truth though. But yeah, so we're like, we could feel it. It's like almost there. We've been there, I don't know, 30, maybe 40 minutes. I forget what the clock said. But no, it must have been pretty close to 50 because... I'm pretty sure we had him limping. Or close to it. We were getting close, but it was almost close to the 50-minute mark. And we all get kicked. Yeah. And it's just like, oh, fuck. And we're talking to her on party chat on the PlayStation. And we're like, we think you're alone. And she's like, yep, I'm by myself here. And we're all like, well... we can't do it. It wasn't the patch wasn't put in where you could leave and jump back in.
Oh, okay.
Well, but even then, with that patch, you still can't join. So what would happen with that is there was a bug where people would join a hunt and then leave, and that position would be filled. And I don't think they ever actually got rid of that, because there were times where I would get kicked from a hunt and try to rejoin again. It says nope, it's full.
Huh.
So
yeah, I don't know. Yeah, but for sure we couldn't.
It's been a while.
Yeah, but for sure we couldn't join her, and we all finished, and we just we check in with her and we're like, hey, did you manage to get him? She's like, nope, I ran out of time. Yeah. It's just like, fuck.
The whole point was to help her beat it.
The whole point was to help her, and fucking just ran out of time because we all got kicked. Yeah, I think you're right. We had it limping, and it was Yep. I think also if Jesse and I were more ready, if we had better gear, the fight wouldn't have lasted that damn long because we were on it for a fucking while. It's just like, fuck, man, why is Tigrex so goddamn hard right now? But yeah, it's just we weren't geared up. And funny enough, that's the gear that I grabbed. I grabbed 3 pieces of Tigrex and 2 pieces of Zora, I think, to do my wide range free meal build.
Oh, that build was so strong. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
I remember Tony had that too for a long time.
Yeah,
the free meal
before they found the Kulv Taroth meta.
Yeah,
and then we were like, hey, let's get Noise the fucking the better keel one with Kultaroth, and I was like, dude, I'm not fucking like we tried. We couldn't break the goddamn horns, and I was like, dude, I don't have fucking time.
Yeah.
To farm, as German calls her, Goldilocks. We're not doing fucking Kultaroth like all day. Fuck that. Yeah. Anybody stories, Bunny? Any stories of Tigrex?
Yeah, my story, like classic German. You know, we go on that mission to go get those damn popo tongues, and that thing comes out of nowhere, and he's just laughing at me because, I was like, what the hell is that? What the hell just happened? And then I remember him telling me, yeah, we're gonna go hunt that thing, and I was like, what? And I was like, okay. And, you know, because I'm with German, so if anything, he would always tell me, like, some tips or things to look out for. He wouldn't give me, like, the whole strategy, because he still wanted me to learn. But he would tell me, you know, little things here and there. So I felt pretty confident just because I was there with German. But, yeah, he would do that to me all the time. Especially, he knew what was coming. I didn't. I just went for popo tongues, and there he freaking came.
And it's such a... What's funny is, like, you're almost kind of like, I should have expected that. Like, the mission starts off very quiet. Like, there's like nothing buzzing around. Like, no fucking... I mean, I might be wrong here, but, like, it feels like there's no fucking best boys or... what do you call those fuckers? Velociprés or nothing. It's just like, go find some
calm before the storm.
Yeah, exactly, man. And you show up, and the first thing you do is you get a cutscene. And instantly your heart goes, fuck. I'm stupid. Like, this is not going to be... This is something... And because the Tigrex is in the opening cutscene with chasing down the monsters and stuff like that.
He's the reason you end up in that fucking bed at the beginning.
Yes, that is the reason, huh?
He does what he did to me, bro. He fucking Mufasa's your ass off the top of that mountain, and you end up in that bed.
I forgot about that. You're right.
No, you just go into that loading screen and BAM! That's what would happen all the time. Is he looking at you? Yeah, he's looking at me. Okay, come in. Okay, BAM!
Yeah.
Oh, man, he was looking at you.
Trying to get him away from the fucking zoning, like the entrance and exits. It's like, God damn, dude. Like, look at me.
Yeah. Those were good times for sure. Just loading in, and especially him and Raytheon too, for sure.
I
hated coming in, but
dude,
definitely he was one.
Yeah,
every time.
Him and Raytheon, for sure, Diablos, I think, too, would be notorious for, like, stopping what they were doing, and they would go look at one of the zone entrances and just start charging it because you were loading in.
We have a story about that, German. Remember that?
No, what?
We were playing 4U on Lost Island, I think it was, and there's that one area where you can jump off that cliff. And you land way down at the bottom. We were fighting a Raytheon.
Yes.
And you had jumped down before me. I think I had to sheath my weapon and heal up or something. And I jumped down after you. And I know that you knew ahead of time. You didn't say anything to me. And because as soon as I jump in, you're like, Raytheon looks away from you at the other area. He's like, yeah, he's gonna get him. Soon, I didn't even have a chance to land. And she hit me with a freaking fireball.
It was one of those things like you know, like a child, right? You put a cup of water down and you turn away, and the second you turn away, you say, "Fuck, they're gonna spill it." And before you can even turn back around, it's already on the ground. You know, that's exactly what happened. I jumped off and I started fighting Raytheon, and it hit me. I said, hey, "Kriss is gonna jump." Yeah, as I was saying it, I just see Raytheon turn, like slightly to the left, starts, you know, getting her fireball ready. It says Kriss, you know, Kriss's name pops up on the map or whatever, and I'm like, yep, here it comes. I mean, what can I do? It literally happens so fast. And Kriss like, what the hell? I was like, I knew it was gonna happen. I knew it was kind of like one of those, like I said, like that parent moment when I jumped in. I should have said, like, give me a minute, let me flash her, but I just didn't think about it. And the second I was like, oh, he's gonna fucking sure enough, bam. And we've all experienced that with, like I said, with them charging the entrances. Like, it was the funniest thing, load zones back in the day, you know? So, it came in handy.
The way you describe that is kind of like the movie you were talking about in our other podcasts, Next, or Knowing. We're not sure which Nicolas Cage movie it is, but where you can see 10 seconds into the future. That's the way you described it, where Kriss is falling, or you see his name come up, and you already know that fireball is going to hit him.
Oh, yeah.
That's literally how, when my son, when he's running, I know exactly when he's going to fall.
Oh, yeah.
I know he's running around and everything, and I'm like, this one right here, this is where he's gonna fall, and I can't do anything. I'm like,
no.
Even if I got up to try to go catch him, it's kind of pointless because it's just like, dude, either I'm gonna trip trying to go catch him, or just fucking let him fall because that's what's gonna happen. Like it's just that's what kids do. And yeah, I just watch him fall because I'm like, I knew it.
And it's funny because you watch him fall and like let's just say it's like it's like, oh my god, it feels like I saw it. But then why'd you do something? What could I do? Yeah, there was nothing I could have done, but I knew it was going to happen.
Yeah. And in the bad case scenario, you could have made it worse by falling on top of them. Yeah,
exactly.
And I've had those dad reflexes like that you see on the internet where like you just by reflex you catch them or you grab them and pull them out of danger and stuff like that. I was giving him a shower one time and he because the tubs have that slant in the back for you to like lay the top of your back and whatever, and he stepped on it and I grabbed his wrist instantly, and he was pretty little, he was barely standing up, like he wasn't really walking, and he just cried because he was scared, because he didn't fall down. I didn't like destroy his arm grabbing him, but like I grabbed him tight enough, but he just cried because he was scared. But it was just like I knew it. I knew like that one was definitely I have to react right now. I was like, oh shit, he's gonna crack his head open on this tub.
Well, a lot of those things are like you say, it's just instinct. You don't think like I need to grab him. It just happens.
Yeah, so. It just happens. Like I don't. It was. I don't even know how to describe it. It's like I guess iframes, those frames where you don't you don't feel the attack. You're just like, hey, this is happening. Hey, I'm already doing this. Like, I don't know how else to describe it. It was just like, no, not iframes. What's the word I'm looking for? Frame skip. Like when your game skips a couple frames and you're like, how did I end up over here? Like that rubber banding effect. It was kind of like that. Like frames from my life disappeared and I was already holding him.
You had a lag spike.
Yeah, exactly. A lag spike. Thank you. My brain did not compute any of that. I was just holding him all of a sudden. I was like, oh shit. Cool. All right. Well, any other information on Tigrex? Should we talk about like our favorite versions of Tigrex before we go?
Yeah, you know what? Just a quick mention. Like you mentioned a bunch of these other forms that we've never got to play.
Yeah.
I do like Molten Tigrex. I think he's my favorite. Molten is goddamn fun.
He was from World?
No, he was in Gen U, maybe? Or
I think he's in 4U. I don't know if he's in Generations.
I have a computer here in my hand. Fourth gen, it says. Okay.
He was very fun, pretty damn hard. It was weird because it was like he had the same moves more or less, but I think he did a couple of stuff that was different. And obviously, I think you fight him in the volcanoes, so every time he does his claw push, his Mufasa move, he's pushing up these freaking fireballs at you. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah, just seeing how big he was, I think that's like the thing I love the most.
He hurt, man. He fucking hurt.
He was big.
Brute was fine. Brute Tigrex was fine, but Molten was my favorite.
Yeah.
And what was it? Grimclaw?
Grimclaw was the deviant from
Deviant. I never fought many deviants. I regret not fighting many deviants.
Who else had a favorite one?
Oh, I don't really like Grimclaw. He also showed up in World, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yes,
no, Grimclaw wasn't in World. It was
Brute, right?
Brute Wyvern, yeah.
By Fabergé?
Tigrex, yeah.
You remember Brute by Fabergé?
No.
It's men's deodorant.
Oh my gosh, yes, I do remember that.
Men's deodorant.
Oh man,
it was that little green cylindrical bottle.
Yeah, I used to have their aftershave.
Yeah, those are what the commercials would say. Brute by Fabergé. Sorry, every time I hear Brute Tigrex, I always think by Fabergé.
my mom loved that scent. I think that's why I probably had it. She probably
it's
bought
a good smell.
Me. It like is. I like it. Yeah.
It's not like insanely like in your face. It's not fucking cool water cologne. Like Jesus, that's too much. Yeah, Brute is just like whatever. I guess because my dad had it too. It was just like this is what men smell like. So I guess that's stuck in my brain. No, I guess I didn't really have a favorite. I don't remember Molten too much. I think I just mostly remember Brute, and Brute was really just a more aggressive Tigrex.
Yeah, slightly bigger.
Yeah, slightly bigger, more aggressive.
His roars were louder.
His roars.
More damage.
Yeah, his roar was stronger.
Yeah, that was the fucked up thing about him. No, I just like Tigrex in general. For all the reasons that we talked about, he's simple but aggressive. So it's almost like a monster that if you are better at it, brings you back to the basics.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, okay, this is just a one-on-one, fucking me and you, bro. Like, I don't have to think too hard. And
honestly, honestly, yeah, he has no fire. He has his only projectiles, him, hitting the ground, but he doesn't throw fireballs, doesn't throw lightning, he has no area attacks, really. Yeah, it's just a very basic, like, you and me.
Which now I want to fight those, like, elemental versions of him. It's like, what was that one? That Diorakusu one? That one looks...
Oh, the lightning one, yeah.
That one looks insane. Yeah, that one looks like it'd be...
Looks fun.
Looks like it would be, yeah, definitely a lot of fun. We got through a second one, guys.
Nice.
Hey.
Holy shit. How many monsters are there, I wonder?
There's over 200.
Counting Frontier, yeah, like 251 or something like that.
Yeah, I wish you guys got to play online, because they had some really unique...
Oh, sure, the Scorpion. They had a bunch of bug-themed ones, right?
Yeah, there was one that was like... it was modeled after... Oh, man, I'm trying to think. It was kind of like Nursilla, but when you see Ragna Kadaki from Rise, it kind of has that, like, body, and it's kind of like slime-looking... I forget what it's called, but it would swing from the ceilings just like Nursilla would, and it was real intimidating. It was an early type of spider thing, but yeah, I wish they would bring that. I wish they bring a lot of those monsters in, because they really experimented a lot with those monsters.
Yeah, I miss Ketchawecha.
Yeah, with his ear shield.
Yeah,
for his
it's not my favorite, but yeah.
He was so silly looking when I saw him. I was like, what is this thing? Ketchawecha?
Yeah.
That was one of my favorites from For You. I gotta say, I love that monster.
All right, guys. Do you guys have any suggestions for the next monster? I know German brought in Tigrex.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, someone else.
Bonnie, what do you think?
Oh, I had it, but it just slipped my mind, and I blame you for it.
Here, I'll help you. Here's a loading screen for you.
No, I can't think of it now.
Now she's distracted by the loading screen.
Right. Well, here's a neon version.
Oh, Super Saiyan.
Rajang.
Oh, okay.
Saiyan monkey.
See, that one was the one that helped me remember.
that song made you remember.
Somehow.
Rajang.
Yeah, Super Saiyan. Yeah.
Okay, Rajang. Yeah, I mean, I kind of told a little bit of the story when I first saw him because of you guys, but yeah.
Rajang. I've got a good story about Rajang. Bonnie knows about it.
all Kriss's interactions with Rajang are good stories.
Oh, that's true. I do have two of them. Yeah. There's the one with just you, and then there's the one with you and Glenn.
Later, Christian.
Yeah. I'm not going to tell the story, but
well,
I mean, Noise gave it a hint last time. He said he was Mufasa.
Oh yeah.
So those are my hints.
I wonder what people thought. Like, what does that even mean? Yeah, the thing that happens to you in the intro for Frontier U, that happened to me. In the snow level and everything. All right, Rajang. Sounds good. Topic for next week. What do you guys think?
I don't know.
Armor skills.
Huh?
Armor skills.
Okay.
Because actually, one of the things I was going to bring up today with the quality of life improvements had to do with that, but there's a lot more we can talk about.
It's way in depth.
Thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So.
Because I missed the way they worked before because it took me a long time to understand how they worked.
Yep.
And then when I finally figured them out, they changed them on me and made them easier. And I was like, huh.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened to me. Yeah.
Now that I understand how to do math, this fucking thing changed it on me. I literally didn't think it was just math.
Not just math, but doing like all those spreadsheets and, okay, if I have this armor piece, matched up with this armor, nope, that's not going to okay. Match it up with this armor piece, nope, that's not going to work either. Okay, okay, this one works.
Yeah, that's mixed sets were like an art.
Oh man,
back then.
Yeah, if you had like 2 or 3 skills active at once, you were like good.
Yeah.
Now you have like 5, 6, 7, 8 skills at once.
Oh, man,
yeah, you have tabs of skills.
Yeah.
Like, Jesus, like which ones do I even have?
Yeah,
and these are the skills having 5 to 7 levels each.
Yeah.
Yeah, as opposed to like maximum of 3, I think it was. So
yeah, really, you could. Yeah, I mean,
because it was
really
low,
hard to get
medium,
more
and
than
high.
3.
I think it was. Yeah,
yeah, for sure. All right, cool. So we'll be talking about armor skills in the next one, as well as our monster of the week, Rajang. So everybody go out there and hunt yourself some Rajangs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, go back and try to do some spreadsheets also.
For the
for your armor skills.
Oh my God.
See if you remember how to do all that shit, because I do not. No fucking way I remember that. All right, guys. Well,
sounds good.
As usual, Kriss did the intro. I will do the outro. I was one of your co-hosts, Noise, aka Luis, and accompanied by others, German, aka Contra.
Hey guys.
Bonnie, aka Ice.
Hi.
No, now you're saying bye.
I know. I was waiting for Kriss to say something, and he didn't say anything.
I was going to because German's
Bye.
like, hey guys.
Kriss.
See ya.
All right, we'll see you guys next time. And as always, happy hunting.